And that presence wouldn't have been possible if not for each and every one of us. Because we also believe that there is always a woman in the corner of the streets that sells a Coca-Cola bottle. So women has been foundational to the success of our business. So over the last 10 years, we have had a big commitment to actually look out for women and empower them. And it has been truly rewarding because we recognize from our experience in different programs that when you truly empower a woman, she actually becomes an extraordinary economic multiplier. And we have also learned that a woman, despite earning less than 1/3 of the economic power in the world, but 90% of what she earns is put back into the family front. Thereby, we build better communities, we build better generation that can build a better world. And with that mindset, we had actually sought out foundations like Whitefield Foundation, who has been an incredible partner to target programs that would empower a woman. So in 2020, when the pandemic broke, it was critical that we'd upscale whatever that we are doing. And then, God bless Mrs. Funmi Johnson. She has been phenomenal. She went to work. I was amazed in the turn-up of activities on how she was able to innovate within a small period of time. I was able to put together this wonderful program that has impacted each and every one of us sitting in this room. And I'm so happy and excited that you took the opportunity and you were able to learn 1 or 2 skills that would either create wealth for you or distinguish you in any environment you find yourself. And that is the happiness that we have as a company. That at least in our world, impacting your lives today would definitely impact 5 more other lives or 10, as the case may be. So we urge you to become critical ambassadors, that whatever you have learned today, no knowledge should be allowed to waste. The world is going global. The event of social media or digital marketing, which I know that you guys have learned, it's an incredible tool. That whatever thing you have, someone somewhere can make an order and receive it, and you earn a revenue. Time has passed when you are only in your little corner, and the person in Kano State or in Abuja does not know you. The person might not have seen you, but I tell you that what has happened from the pandemic to today, e-commerce has grown significantly. I'm among the few that really wants to see what I want to buy before I buy them. But from 2020, I can't imagine the number of things I have booked and bought online without any form of interference and got it delivered. We are willing to pay the extra cost of even a delivery to reduce the physical contact and be safe. And that is the power or the world that we have come. And last year, we said that the world will never, as in the world like never before. So we have a campaign that we tag that whether it's from acts of kindness or the changes that we have seen, that the world has indeed changed, and this is our new normal. And I urge you to take hold and take charge of that new normal with what you have learned. Because what is simply, it also presented a huge opportunity for each and every one of us. Let us pay attention to that opportunity. Let us learn to identify it and leverage on it in order to better empower ourselves beyond what we have learned and out of this room. So with that, I will leave you with a simple message. You have been empowered today. Have it at the back of your mind to seek out and empower people around you so that we can all together create a better world. And I thank you for making use of this opportunity. I thank you for your participation. And I believe that we'll all become a good ambassador of the Coca-Cola Company. And I hope to see you at the top. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Amaka Onyemelukwe. Again, the same point is ringing through: collaboration, partnership, taking hold of opportunities. So this is what I want us to do together. Okay, let's try something. When I say Whitefield Coca-Cola, you say special intervention. Is this simple? Can we do it? Okay, I'll do it slow the first time. Whitefield Coca-Cola. Whitefield Coca-Cola. Whitefield Coca-Cola. Whitefield Coca-Cola. There you go. You see someone was even moving their hand like me. Oh, I like you. I like you. You see, I told you I like you guys. I like you guys. You guys are giving me the right energy. So what I'm going to do, and I hope you will remember when I come back to this stage. Okay. All right. So now I have the pleasure to introduce a drama presentation by a group known as Party People. And it is headed by a veteran thespian, Mrs. Abiola Shegun Williams. Please give them a round of applause as they come up.
Coca-Cola, nígbà tí mo mọ pàtàkì àti gbélé ayé òwúrọ̀ mi máa sọjọ́ òwúrọ̀ mi sọjọ́ nígbà tí mo mọ pàtàkì ara mi àti ní tí Ọlọ́run ṣe dá mi sí ayé iye mi wá sọjí dáadáa mo wá wò mo rí ìgbà tí mo rí arákùnrin kan tó ní ọkọ̀ ayọ́kẹ́lẹ́ yìí wá gan ni ó tún ní ilé láti oníye ni mo wá wò wípé orí tí arákùnrin gbé wáyé ṣóhun kan lórí tí mo gbé wáyé ṣe bóhun dárákùnrin ṣe ohun tí mo lè ṣe ni orí tí Adélékè gbé wáyé orí tí Ọ̀tẹ́dọ́lá gbé wáyé orí tí Adégòkè gbé wáyé ni mo wá wò ó kí ló yàtọ̀ nínú wa èyí èèyàn mi kò sóhun tó yàtọ̀ kò sóhun tó yàtọ̀ kò sóhun tó yàtọ̀ láti ra ohun mèremère tí bẹ nílé ayé o ohun díẹ̀ ló yàtọ̀ nínú wa nítorí àǹfààní tó kọjú tó olúkálùkù ní ìrànwọ́ tí olúkálùkù rí gbà nígbà ọ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ o ìyè mi wá sọjí o òwúrọ̀ mi ti dára. Igbo nọ anụkwa nga afọ m cha ụmụ nwaanyị kwenu ụmụ nwaanyị kwenu ụmụ nwaanyị kwenu ụmụ nwaanyị kwezu ọdụ ịga mama isọkwa ọwụ ya biko now we are going to chorus a music together. Unu na-anụ ihe m na-ekwu? We are going to sing this song together because it is a song that has added an impact n'ime obi m. Nso ihe ote oge si agawo shape. Unu asị m na o shape ola m. Can we go now?
Yes.
Shape.
O shape ola.
Ọwụ ihe ọwụ ụmụnne m. Shape.
O shape ola.
Shape.
O shape ola.
Coca-Cola.
O shape ola.
Mommy Funmi.
O shape ola.
Mogaji.
O shape ola.
Hey, Ami Bekee.
O shape ola.
Ọwụ ihe ọwụ ụmụnne m n'ekwunu m ọwụkwa ohere bịarala m ka m jisiri ike. Ọ na-adọ m na-adọ ya. Ọ na-adọ m na-adọ ya. Ọ na-adọ m n'ihu na-adọ ya n'azụ. Ụmụnne m ejisiri m ya ike jisi ya ike kpandam maka ọwụ ohere a ka m ga-eji bara uru n'ụwa. Ọwụ ohere a ka m ga-eji were ihe bara uru n'ezinụlọ m niile. Ọwụ ohere a ga-ewetara m akụ na ụba m. Unu anụkwa ya m wee jisisie ya ike wee hapụzie ụzọ niile m na-aga na mgbe gboo na-adịghị mma. Ụzọ ga na mgbe gboo na ụzọ nna amịarị ka oke nna amịarị ka ọsa m soro ụmụ nwoke na-aga. Ihe na-ewute m wụ isochi ụmụ nwoke ihe a ga-enye gị nwu pinọt ego na-aga ezuru gị mgbe ihe bara uru n'ụwa gị. Ụmụnne m na-aga m na-atụpụzi ụkwụ ka nwatakịrị na-amụ otu o si aga ije. Na mberede anya m emepe ụwa anya m ka www.lagos shine your eyes. Ọgbakwa obere ihe chefozie n'anya m bịa hụzi shape abịa shape all my inner senses. Nwanne m ya ka m ji aba mba ya ka m ji ekwugharị m na-aga ndị mmadụ a na-enene m maka shape. Mommy Funmi elebi nọ Chukwu gọzie gị Ami Bekee atala ugo nwaanyị mụrụ mma nwaanyị guzoro eguzo kwandam nne na-ekele m gị Mogaji Chukwu gọzie gị. Coca-Cola bịawanụ werenụ m mee ambassadors. Otu ihuru m ugbu a aga m aṅụgodo Coca-Cola ṅụọ gị ruo mgbe ebighị ebi. Ana m asị unu daalụ no.
Kukuruku! Kukuruku! Ana wado! Ishapu wado! Coca-Cola wado! Dr. Ayo Harriman wado! Dr. Doyin Sago wado! Mrs. FunmiJohnson wado! Everybody! They say, now when you wake up, be waiting.
Your day break.
They say, now when you wake up, now your day break. Sister, auntie, brother, when my day come break, my eye just open. Wow. I say, when the alarm ring back down only once, my brain tumble for inside the medulla oblongata. As my brain tumble inside the medulla oblongata, everything go open. Wow. Just the arrange. Bang, boom, bing. They set. My road go open, clear, bright, go sharp. Like wait and get photo. Show. I couldn't see far, wide, like HD3. That is high definition triple. I say, show. I can't say I get chance to use my own hand make my destiny. Everything just a setting what God they go. Bang, boom, bing. Bang, opportunity just come. I can't say I get chance to learn how to make correct, legitimate raw cash. Well, this is my two hand where God bless me with. I can't say I get time to make my own destiny as I want. Sister, auntie, I'm not going to wait for anybody again, no. Because myself don't capable. As in, Madam capable. What did I talk?
Madam capable.
Now who I be?
Madam capable.
Talk am again.
Madam capable.
Now so.
Madam capable.
Now so.
Mo capable. Nítorí mo ti mọ bí a ṣe mẹ́ja. Mo ti mọ ọgbọ́n ìmọ̀ àti òye tí wọ́n bí mẹ́ja lálẹ́ odò. Kì í tí wọ́n ṣe mí mẹ́ja nìkan. Mo ti mọ bí a ṣe ń ṣẹja. Mo ti mọ bí a ṣe ń dẹja. Mo ti mọ bí a ṣe ń ṣẹja. Mo tún wá ní online marketing lórí www.com ejasusu.com. Mo ní ẹ follow mi. Mo ní ẹ like mi.
.com.
Mo ní ẹ lọ́lọ́ mi.
.com.
Mo ní ẹ like mi.
.com.
Mo tún wá dúpẹ́ fún ọgbọ́n ìmọ̀ àti òye tí ilé iṣẹ́ bù fún mi. Ẹ wá gbọ́. Ẹ gbọ́ ṣẹ́gun ti ṣẹ́gun mi.
Ṣẹ́gun ti ṣẹ́gun mi. Ṣẹ́gun ti ṣẹ́gun mi. Ṣẹ́gun ti ṣẹ́gun mi.
Mo ti dán lọ́rọ́.
Ṣẹ́gun ti ṣẹ́gun mi.
Mo ti dán lọ́rọ́.
Ṣẹ́gun ti ṣẹ́gun mi.
Kí ni mo wí?
Ṣẹ́gun ti ṣẹ́gun mi.
Kí ni mo wí?
Ṣẹ́gun ti ṣẹ́gun mi.
Kí ni mo wí?
Ṣẹ́gun ti ṣẹ́gun mi.
Mo ti dán lọ́rọ́.
Mo ti dán lọ́wọ́. Ṣẹ́gun ti ṣẹ́gun mi. Ṣẹ́gun ti ṣẹ́gun mi. Ṣẹ́gun ti ṣẹ́gun mi.
Mo ti dán lọ́rọ́.
Ṣẹ́gun ti ṣẹ́gun mi. Ṣẹ́gun ti ṣẹ́gun mi. Ṣẹ́gun ti ṣẹ́gun mi. Ṣẹ́gun ti ṣẹ́gun mi.
Mo ti dán lọ́wọ́.
Mo ti dán lọ́lá. Ṣẹ́gun ti ṣẹ́gun mi.
Ndị Igbo nọ nga na-enye unu my own version. Unu dị ready? Ka na-aga. Ṣẹ́gun ti ṣẹ́gun mi. Ṣẹ́gun ti ṣẹ́gun mi. Ọtịdọlọla, ọtịdọlọla. Nwanne m, ṣẹ́gun ti ṣẹ́gun mi. Kọrọ n'onwe unu aka. Your head is there. Clap for yourself. Hey! Ụmụnne m, leenụ m anya, leenụ m anya, leenụ m anya, lerianụ m anya ruo ala. Onye ka m bụ? Breaking news. Chineho, akụnụbọ m na-eto. Chineho, akaụntụ m na-alịalị elu. Ụmụnne m, kemgbe agbala m ozu na high school, i were otu tige n'otu, ya wuru abụọ. Nwanne m, ehitere m jackpot. Mbịa were atọ, mbịa were abụọ, tige n'elu abụọ. Hey, mezie following up, ka ha wuru finishing touching. Tiga atọ, tiga anọ, tiga ise. Hey, Dubai lekwenu mo. Shopping galore. Business shopping galore. Nwanne m, lee m anya. Ihe niile m nwere na-eto na-aka nkụ. Nwanne m, ihe niile m nwere na-eto na-aka nkụ. Na-eto na-aka nkụ. Na-eto na-aka nkụ.
Na-ego na-aha. Na-ego na-aha.
Ego
na-aha.
ọwụ ya na-eto na-aga. Ije.
They say you no go there for inside river make waiting.
So open your eyes.
Oh, clap for yourself. I don't learn the 1, 2, 3 formula of what they call success. I learned the ABC formula of pure wealth.
Oh, yeah.
I can't learn the XYZ formula of this life where we did so. Hey, sister, auntie, brother, you know what you can't discover like River Niger when they say like Mongo Park when they say discover River Niger.
What be that? Tell us.
Make I tell you.
Yeah.
It go shock you because the voltage too high.
Shock it now. Oh.
I can't discover say my success tie for my hand. What did I talk?
My success for my hand.
My success tie for my own two hand. My success, my hand they work for me. My hand they learn with me.
Oh, yeah.
This my hand they now pathfinder because my hand they make way where I go live for other people that to find. They clear the road so that they say go find them. Hey, road where I been take before say I no go fit ever find for my life. Now me I call the catwalk now for the road. They bragaga for the road. Show. I don't learn no. And I still they learn. And I still go continue to they learn because I capable. Learn a trade. Be diligent in it. And you will reap from your labor. Make you work hard, yes. Shape my future. Shape my life. Shape my destiny. Shape my vision. Work hard, yes. Shape my future. Be diligent. Shape my life. No play with your work. Shape my destiny. Shape my future. Myself won't become Dangote or $10 and even a delegate. If I work hard and the grace of God, I swear I go there very okay. I go working hard, yeah. Shape my vision. Shape my life. No play with your work. Shape my destiny. Shape my vision. Make you work hard, yeah. Shape my future. Shape my life. No play with your work. Shape my destiny. Shape my future. You self fit become Dangote or $10 and even a delegate. If you work hard and the grace of God, I swear you go there very okay.
And you will reap from your labor.
Keep clapping, keep clapping, keep clapping. I hope they will teach me those moves. Man, women are amazing. Men are amazing too, but women, they are amazingness. You guys understand what I'm talking about, right? So, do you remember what I told you before I left? Are you sure? Whitefield Coca-Cola! I only heard half of the audience. So people were like, they told us now. Whitefield Coca-Cola! Whitefield Coca-Cola! Fantastic. Everybody has now remembered. It's good, it's good, it's good. We're helping each other. So what we're going to do now, we have some testimonials. Some people who have, shape has really shaped their lives, and they've had a complete turnaround in their experience from before this program started till now. The first person I'd like to call is Anu Oshilaja, who runs Annie's Bags. Is she in the building? Can I see a wave? Oh, there she is. Please come up stage. Can I have Omolara Lawrence on standby, Kenneth Ndukwe, Bukola Oviase, Mike Onora on standby so we can keep going. Please come ahead. So we can keep it going to time. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I want to appreciate Whitefield and Coca-Cola for this great privilege that was given to me. I came in during the Shape 2020. I do make bags, but I just had the knowledge of the basics. On coming here for the training, I was taught major principles, and that has really helped me And then, one of the things that I needed was the cylinder bed machine, which I couldn't afford at that time. And then, I want to appreciate Pastor Mrs. TheFunmiJohnson for his motherly support, the encouragement that she gave. And then Mr. Taiwo too, they were always there asking me, how is this, how is that? And I thank God that, they were like, no, we just have to be part of your story. And then at the end of the day, and through them and through the grace of God, I was able to get the machine, which has really helped me a lot. At times in 2 months, I've been able to, through the machine, I've been able to do so many things, so many bags, so many contracts. I really appreciate God for this platform, and I pray that the Coca-Cola and Whitefield Foundation will go from strength to strength as they have helped me. They have helped so many other people, and I pray God will continue to move them forward. Thank you very much.
I went to carry one of the bags so people can see it. Can you see? Is it nice? You didn't feel them? You didn't feel them? So she was given 100,000, and the machine that was given to her is 250,000. And with that, I believe Shape has shaped your life. You've been able to make a transformation. I think I'm going to acquire this bag. It looks nice on me. You don't think so? Congratulations to you. Well done. Okay. Please, someone should take the bag to the owner. Before we continue, I'd just like to acknowledge someone who had mentioned earlier, but he was not around at the time. But the way you people clapped for him, I want you to clap that clap again. Wait, let me tell you who now. African farmer Mogaji. Awesome. Thank you very much, sir. We're very happy that you're here, as you can hear. And we're looking forward to hearing from you briefly shortly. Do we have Omolara Lawrence? Okay. Omolara Lawrence? Is she here? I'm seeing some light wave in the corner. All right. Kenneth Undukwe might not be able to join us today, but we'll have Bukola Oviase speak to us briefly on behalf of the facilitators. Please give her a round of applause. Whitefield Coca-Cola. It's always only half of the audience. Whitefield Coca-Cola. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. I really appreciate this opportunity. I facilitated the event styling and planning
Just
class.
Before you continue, please welcome the chairman, Yaba LCDA.
You're welcome, sir.
You're welcome, sir. Okay. All right. So I had the opportunity to train and also even mentor about 18 students in that class. And for me, the testimonies that we've heard and the impact that training was able to have on them. Events industry were really affected by the COVID, so we couldn't do so much. But even in that, space from March last year to now, I mean, I've had students that have been able to do businesses and jobs, going to millions, and that's really very good for that kind of industry where we are in, and what that time, what happened last year. But I mean, I have a couple of students here. I have about. I saw one of my students at the back. She had her father-in-law's party. She was able to plan from beginning to the end. She's able to, monetize those skills that she learned last year. That's really very good. We also had some destination events that we had, intimate events that we had our students be a part of and also learn the skill of events even through that. We're really very grateful to Whitefield Foundation and also, the Coca-Cola Foundation as well for that exposure and allowing us people to chase their dreams and, do better with themselves. Really appreciate everyone. And on behalf of all the facilitators for Shape March Cohort, I really appreciate everyone. And thank you again.
Thank you very much. Whitefield Coca-Cola. By now. Oh, good. Whitefield Coca-Cola. Hold on. The people in the corner up there. Whitefield Coca-Cola. You see, their sound is not strong. I was wondering, where is the low volume coming from? Well done. Thank you very much, everyone. Just again, I'd like to say very welcome to you, sir. Honorable Kayode Adejare Umiyale. You're very welcome, sir. I would also like to recognize Funmi Ayeba Meru from the Agric Desk of Sterling Bank. Can you give us a wave, please? Oh, fantastic. Thank you very much. Okay. We have a lot of people that are watching virtually. Some people from Canada, some people from Timbuktu. Okay, I don't know if there's anybody from Timbuktu, but you get the point. Some people from all over the world. So can we just give them a wave, give them a shout, give them a hello. Hi, guys, we see you. Hi. Fantastic. Thank you. Okay, so I'd like to have the African farmer himself come up stage now. Let's give him a round of applause. Keep it going, keep it going. Keep it going, please. If you watch the video, clap well.
Thank you. My name is African Farmer Mogaji. I changed my name about 17 years ago to launch into this great sector. I count it as a privilege, and I want to say a big thank you for the opportunity to be here. I want to thank Coca-Cola, a global brand that still recognizes the up and growing ones. Please put your hands together for Coca-Cola. And I want to thank God for Whitefield too, the passion, the energy. I just say the women are taking over. Briefly, I would just like to say that Nigeria's adversity is your opportunity. Out of every adversity comes a greater or equal opportunity, provided we can find it. I want you to have a big mind that Coca-Cola is not just supporting you. You're supposed to be a partner of Coca-Cola. Let's begin to look at how can we support and invest in Coca-Cola by making available the input that Coca-Cola uses locally. Coca-Cola has a big heart waiting for all of us. We can be as big as Coca-Cola as a partner. The agri sector is pregnant, waiting for youths. There are a lot of funding in the country waiting for all of us. Nigeria is not that bad. It's not that bad. We only need to find our place. But please always remember that out of every adversity comes a greater or equal opportunity, provided we can find it. Let's find it together. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Short and sweet. But did you hear what he said about women? Did you hear it? You heard it. This gentleman here, you heard it. Whitefield Coca-Cola. But we're winding down to the end, and I'm sad because I was loving this little song and dance that we have started. What I'd like to do very quickly is announce the Shape 2020 ambassadors. The people who have already been appointed and supported. For farming, we have Mokpelola Akinshola. If you're here, just wave. But even if they're not here, please give them a round of applause. Mokpelola Akinshola. Shoe and bag making, Anu Oshilaja, you heard from her earlier. Makeup and geletain, Itunu Oluwatosin Koiki, and Aisha Mohammed Sani. Fashion design and tailoring, Igomu Eunice Oka, Karini Iwoha, Mercy Ame. Events management, Omolara Ogbevwe, Stella Taiwo, and Jawando Oluwatosin. Domestic essentials, we have Omolara Lawrence and Victoria Komolafe. And the new ambassadors to be appointed and supported: nail care technicians, we have Eke Indidi Patients. Catering, we have Adenike Awoshoga, Ibrahim Temitokwe, Asu Bairo Rukayat. And hair making and braids, we have Babayomi Yemisi. Please give them a round of applause. Awesome. So I'm going to have come up soon Mrs. Funmi Johnson. But before that, can I just have very briefly our chairman of the Yaba LCDA, Honorable Kayode Adejare Omiyale, give us a quick goodwill message, sir, if you don't mind. Please give him a round of applause as it comes up. Thank you, sir.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I want to especially thank my partner, my brother, my vice chairman, who has been holding forth for me before I came. My good friend, my good brother, Alhaji Nuruddin Aileru. And let me especially recognize my dear pastor, Mrs., for the job well done. I don't have any excuse not to attend this program. Even though when you invited me, I'm expecting to see 40 or 50 people here. But what I've seen, honestly, it'll have been a very, something for me if I didn't attend this program. I want to thank you for the job that you are doing in this community. Congratulations. And to the Coca-Cola, is it Coca-Cola of Nigeria or Coca-Cola of Lagos? Or Coca-Cola of Yaba? Okay. Everywhere. Okay, you are welcome to Yaba. This is Yaba. Good job for what you are doing. Thank you. For all of us, I want to say congratulations. You see, permit me to say this. Without being sentimental, when we are talking about religion, the European that brought religion to us, they don't want us to be idle. They want us to work. Even that is what we have in the Bible. That from the sweat that you are going to eat. So if you don't have work, that means you cannot eat. And people also say that religion without job is nothing. You must have job. And that is why I'm commending our pastor, Mrs., who has come up with this laudable idea. When the Europeans are coming, when they came to Nigeria, to Africa, they came with RS. We call it double R. RS, that is writing, reading, and arithmetic at that time. They want people to learn. They are teaching us so many skills. But I'm sorry, I'm a Baptist. Many of these Orthodox churches now, who have established university, I'm always fighting them. Because Europeans, they gave us education on a platter of gold. And I don't know why religion university will be charging millions of naira. To me, I sincerely disagree with that principle. I don't believe it. This is someone that has just come from a humble background. And this is all these people that you are mentoring, that you are trying to equip to give one skill or the other. Well, even if these people cannot say thank you, God will say thank you, and God will continue to reward you abundantly. To the graduates, please, it is an opportunity. And people used to say that once opportunity lost, it can never be gained. Just like my brother said the other time, to every adversity, there's plenty, opportunities. The opportunity that you have today, please, I want you to guide jealously for it. All the things that you have done or that you have learned, please don't go and keep it somewhere. Put it back to economy. The development of Nigeria, it is the responsibility of all of us, irrespective of your status, your level, and everything. Government cannot do it alone. We need the support of everybody every family, every local government. And God will, God will heal Nigeria. No doubt, Nigeria is sick. We in the government will know that Nigeria is sick. But it's only God that will heal it. Together with support of every citizen. Please don't let us look at the situation of the government. Do your very best. Your very best may be the one that will save Nigeria. God save Nigeria. Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir. God bless Nigeria. So I told you we're proud to be Nigerians. God bless Nigeria and God bless us all. You already know what I'm going to say. So let it not be low this time because we're almost done. Let's finish on a high. Especially those in the back of the gallery. You people are too quiet. Whitefield Coca-Cola. Whitefield Coca-Cola. You see, there's one babe that's shaking her hand. I see you. Whitefield Coca-Cola. I just want to recognize some people who were not here when we called their names earlier. Mrs. Pedro Ibekwe, CEO, Sterling One Foundation. Thank you very much, ma'am. And Mr. Uche Ohalete Ogbonna, Senior Manager, Social Impact Strategy for Africa Operating Unit, Coca-Cola. Thank you very much, sir. All right. It is my pleasure to welcome to the stage Mrs. Funmi Ayola Johnson. Please give her a round of applause. Stand up if you don't mind. Let's make it big and thunderous.
Funmi Johnson's passion for empowering others, especially the less privileged and those that lack opportunities, has taken over her life. With her heart pulsating with unabating desire to see the transformation of lives, she has engineered several impact-laden interventions in the educational sector, awarding several scholarships that have enabled many find their placement in life.
My name is Mufilola Akinshola. I benefited from the tutorial that was organized by Whitefield in 2012. That was the first time I had a 200 and above score in my gym because the teachers were very, very good. And I gained admission there.
Heart is shared into 1,000 pieces, reaching far-flung geographies where help is needed. It is this overflowing passion that crystallized into Whitefield Foundation that is now at the vanguard of wholesale transformation through massive interventions across the nation. Ladies and gentlemen, I present Funmi Johnson, CEO, Whitefield Foundation. Funmi Johnson's passion for empowering others, especially the less privileged and those that lack.
Thank you. You may be seated. Thank you very much. Thank you. Today is a very special day, and I've invited some people specially because they mean so much to the significance of today. I'll tell you a quick story. I'm not your typical NGO because I don't do things for photo ops. I don't do things like they would do. Let me just tell you this, how it started. Whitefield Foundation didn't start as an NGO. It started as a burden. If you've known me, you know the story. My husband lost his parents, both of them, same day at the age of 11. He told me his story, and that set a passion in my heart. That if you are underprivileged, you can miss opportunities of life. So I made up my mind, anywhere I see people, I will equip them. Maybe that little assistance may help. 1997, 1998, I met a young lady. I was poor. I didn't have money. And I want to let you know something. You don't need to have money to be of help to someone. You just need to have made up your mind that you're going to do so. I met this lady. Her parents were really, really poor. Really poor. You know, there are degrees of poverty and there are degrees of riches. Okay, when I say I was poor, I didn't have, now I drive a Mercedes-Benz, brand new. It costs about 35 million. So I'm not that poor person anymore. Okay? But then, I drive a car that they call Shupo. You have to, before the thing starts. I know how to park on hills. I know all the hills in Lagos. Whenever I go to a place, because I can't even afford a battery. So there are degrees, you understand? But be happy wherever you are. Is that okay? So that time, this lady was really poor. And I met her. She wanted to go to school, but she could not afford to go to school. And I didn't have money. I was struggling, even myself. So I called Mrs. Biola Shegun Williams. She's been my friend from secondary school. I called some other people. I called Mr. Shegun Williams. He wasn't a husband at that time, and one more person. And I said, I want to help someone. You have more change than I do have. Can you buy a GC form? Can you pay for lesson? Can you buy jam form? I got the 3 people. They paid for her. And she did the jam, and I left. I'm telling you the history of Whitefield Foundation. And about 6 years after or so, I went back to that setup. I'd left that area, and I saw her. They told me, look at this lady. She just graduated from the University of Ibadan with a first class. I was like, that GC, that jam form, is that what it did? And that made me to feel something. Not only that, I remember the 2002 bomb blast. I was in Muson Center when we had the bomb. Wherever there is distress, that's where my milk flows. I think Ashiwaju Bola Tinubu was a governor at that time, if I'm right. Because I remember I volunteered with all the NGOs. I wasn't registered. I just wanted to help. Went to Okafa, how they buried the people. Went to counsel the families, to support their children, to see if we could give a little relief. We did that with my meager resources. So by 2003, when we got to the secretariat, they asked who was I representing. I didn't have no name. I didn't have no title. So I saw a need for me to register Whitefield Foundation. That was how it started. So in 2003, Whitefield Foundation was registered. But I just registered it because they asked me at Alausa then, what company were you representing? And so we continued. Then one day, but when you're doing good, God will be helping you, right? Small by small. I was having more money and more money. But the more money I had, the more I supported humanity. Then my children started going to Life Fort. By the way, the anchor person, that's my first daughter. She's a lawyer. She graduated from the University of Liverpool 2014, first class. Then she went back to the University of Cambridge, so that's LLM Cantab for her master's. She's a rapper, she's a singer, she's a dancer. When you do good for other people's children, God will take care of your own children. So my campaign is that we Nigerians can do good where we are. Are you listening? So we registered Whitefield Foundation 2003, and we continued. I still never went for no grant, no support from nowhere. Then, along the line, my last born became a friend to David. And David's mom is Dr. Mrs. Ayo Ariman. Can you stand, please? Dr. Mrs. Ayo Ariman. She said, what are you doing? I don't know what I told her. And for I don't know how many years, every month, she would send a check of 25,000 to me and say, support those children. Support them. One day, she actually came to speak to them at our center there at 360 Muritala Mohammed Way. Those are my silent angels. They never asked me for audited report or something. I didn't even have one because I wasn't doing it for that purpose. She kept supporting me just because she shared in that burden. About 12 years ago, Dr. Sego, 2003, when we were trying to register, they said we have to have chairman, board of trustees. I had to look for someone that trusted me and believed that I'm not 419. And today, here with me, welcome my own chairman, board of trustees, Whitefield Foundation, Dr. Rashidat Doyi Sego. They believed in me even when I didn't know what this was going to crystallize into. When her husband turned 60, that's like 12 years ago or something, 13 years ago, 15 years ago, okay. When her husband turned 50, she asked me, she said, I want to do something. I said, what? She said, I want to give 500,000. I said, I'm the right person. Give it to me. She gave me 500,000. I divided it into 20 and gave 25,000 to the people that passed the highest score in our JAM class that year. One of them is Wale Donald. How many people know Wale Donald? In this place. You know, one of them is, I don't know, there's another guy. The other guy went to Lago Akintola University, also made a first class. You see, whenever I get those supports, I just put it out. God has made me comfortable. I don't need those money for my own taking care of. God takes care of me. Do you understand? So, so I needed more money and more support. And when I was calling these people to come, it's because of what they have been to me. You know, you see the CEO of Stalin One Foundation. She's like my daughter. Part of my empowerment initiative. I remember our final year at the University of Lagos. I went to them. There were four of them. There were 4 friends. I went to Moremi Hall. I didn't have too much money. I bought suya and I sat with them. This is how we calculate your GPA. This is what you need to pass. This is what you need to do. I didn't even know she's CEO of Stalin One Foundation. I heard African farmer discussing with me. He said Stalin Bank is doing an initiative. They want to give a loan of minimum 250 to 3 million. I said, I want to lock into that. And that's why I told African farmer to come today. And the collateral they need is 10%. And we can give the 10%. So for everyone signing up to a Greek that we choose, we will give the 10%. That's the collateral that Stalin Bank needs. And then they can access the loan. That's why I told the Stalin desk, Agric desk to come. You know, you think I love you, that's why I was calling you every day. I was calling the person. I'm sure I was like, because once I see opportunity, I tie it. I said, okay, you say you don't have money, you don't have money. Now, Stalin Bank is giving the money. You say you don't have collateral. Coca-Cola has given us money. It's not my money, oh. Don't think it's my money that I'm just sharing like that. No. So you understand what I'm saying? This has been the help. We did the JAM class. We partnered with McGallio's Foundation. We did the computer class. We had the only Oracle certified master then as a coach. He's in Canada. And he taught so many classes. And he's a major partner of Whitefield Foundation. I want to run. You know, we apart from the several teachings, every opportunity we try to seize. And we are committed to, I think, 7 SDG goals, you know, sustainable development goals. I believe in no poverty. I believe in zero hunger, quality education, gender equality. That's why you had an all-women cast, just to show you that women are being empowered. Okay? We believe in that. Decent work and economic growth, responsible consumption and food production, and partnership for the goal. And that's where I'm going. I'm going to the partnership, why we got here. Up until 2018, I never sought any corporate support. All the people that believe in me, in fact, they know me. If I come to you to ask for money, never for my children's school fees, never for my house or whatever. If I say, I need 200,000, say, which child do you want to help again? You know the story of Eunice? Eunice just stumbled on my husband, and my husband said, you are a candidate for my wife. Eunice had a child at 16 and dropped out of school, SS1. And then we took her back to school, got her to cut her hair. And then the Shape 2020, Eunice was an ambassador. She graduated from Unilag with a 2-1, and she's serving right now. Those are the people we help. So in 2018, I went to speak somewhere, and I met the CEO, ACT Foundation, Osai Alile. And she said, you do so much and nobody knows about it. I said, why should they know? The most important thing is the people I'm doing it for. They know. She said, I can help you. I said, to do what? She said, we should package you. I said, how? Then she told me, you can apply for funding. I said, seriously? I said, okay, we would try. So she told me, put your books together. In fact, you have been registered since 2003? Do you have audited reports? I called Olabisi Manuel. You are a chartered accountant. Audit the accounts. And by the grace of God, we don't even pay salaries because we all are working and we all are volunteers. All the money that come in goes to the people, you know. So they did all the things and she said, we qualify. God used her to prepare us for 2019. In 2019, then there was an opening with the Coca-Cola Foundation. They said we should train 100 women. 100. Small thing like elephant. I called my team together. And then we put up the notice. We had 1,070 people applied immediately. We had to start looking for ways to prune it down. We pruned it to 700. We looked for strategy to still prune it down. And then we got about 440. We trained them in business management and all that. That was when we coined SHAPE. She has ability, position, and equip her. We couldn't bring it down to 100. So we ended up training 257 of them. That's the SHAPE. We train them in catering, shoe and bag, events management, nail. We train them in hair fascinator, and dress, sewing, fashion. We did that. We were supposed to do the graduation by the end of March, and then the corona struck. We couldn't do it. And they have mentioned the people that we supported already. For the fashion, we gave 3 sewing machines. Who are the beneficiaries? Are they here? Yes, stand up. Let them see you, so they won't think what I'm saying. Yeah, 3 of them. 3 of them. We gave 3 sewing machines for that class. For events management, I think it was 4 of them. We gave them all the tools, the pumping things for events, whatever. We did that. For the shoe and bag, that's Anu. You know, she just told her story. She wanted to buy the machine. The machine was $250,000 or $275,000. We said we want to give $50,000. But when we saw the quality of bags that she was doing, we upped the money to $100,000. I said, I won't give you the $100,000 until I see your own $150,000. Because I don't want you to go and use the money for something else. And then she got the machine, you know, and she's making the bags. Today, the chairman, Dr. Harrison, Dr. Harriman, Amaka, and Peju, the 4 of them, I've told her to make a special bag for you. I'm so sorry for the men, but you won't go empty-handed. You won't go empty-handed. The special class was the domestic essential class. And for all my special guests, they have made you 4-liter car wash and 4-liter dishwash. So you won't go empty-handed. We just didn't make you bags. But next time that you're coming, the shoe class will take your shoe size and will make you shoes. So, the classes were all filled. We were excited. The only 3 classes we haven't given anything to is catering because they had not rounded up. They didn't round up their class before the corona. But today, their faculty is here and have selected the 3 people that are still consistently doing the job. They selected 5, but we said we can only support 3. And the 3 of you will get your check today. We try not to give checks because of a story. As we were planning these, Coca-Cola saw that we did that so well. Don't forget that was the first funding we ever got. So we put our blood, our sweat, we put everything inside. Then when Coca-Cola, I think, turned 134 years, they said, what foundation should we support to support people? They said, feed 134 families with 10,000 naira each. I said, seriously? At that time, we were supporting people. All my children support Whitefield Foundation. One of my sons sent me $2,700 and said, I can see you're sharing food. We went to the police station. We said, bring all the poor people around, because that was a time of total lockdown. I had a security pass. I could go out. I saw the poverty and the pain. So I started calling for people. Give me money to buy food for people. So my son sent me $2,700. Then Coca-Cola came and said, feed 134 families. We said, okay, give us the 10,000. We will add 3,000. And we will buy food of 13,000. We made sure the food was balanced diet. Rice, beans, gari. We put fruits, vegetables, milk, everything. And we were able to feed 164 families in this neighborhood. That's why, you see, here, I don't need bouncers. I don't need anybody. All the area boys in this community, they are my people. One day I wanted to buy carrots. And I asked the malam, how much is lettuce? He said 200. I said 500. The malam said no. Someone just slapped him. Ah! That's our mommy. I said, ha. I said, please. You know, so when you know, so all the area boys, they are my people because they have benefited in one way. During the lockdown, we fed this community 4 times. And all this help from people, not my money. I don't try to take the glory that is not mine. Are you following? I'm just the organizer. That moved on. Then Coca-Cola said, you're doing so well. With the hardship of Corona, let's do a special intervention. We don't have a lot of money, but can you reach more people? I said, what's the target? They said 20,000 people. I said, let's think. I called my team. What can we do? How can we reach 20,000? There's still social restrictions, this social distancing. So we decided to go digital. And that was what gave birth to Shape Special Intervention Program. We had 70-something thousand, maybe 72,000 people registered from all over Nigeria. All the 36 states plus Abuja all represented. So when we had that, of course, our website crashed, our systems crashed, everything crashed because we were not equipped for that number. For some of you who remember, for about 3 days, we'll tell you, we'll get back to you. We'll get back to you. Everything crashed. We did not even know how to manage that. So we had to recruit experts from India to help us to manage our back end. You know, that's so to be able to have an infrastructure base that will take care of the over 70,000 people. So we now said, okay, we'll do it in batches. The first batch, we had 20,777 that is graduating today. So we have courses like Help, I Need a Job. That was taken by Miss Eva, you know, and how to write a good CV and to prepare yourself for a successful career. But our course for stage 1, the key one was by Mike Onwara, Industry 4.0. Mike Onwara came from Canada to bury his father. I would just lock him down. I said, Mike, you're not going. He taught the class and went back to Canada. He formed a WhatsApp group for 3 months and was coaching all the people that wanted to understand how Industry 4.0 is. Ladies and gentlemen, it's online. I want you to clap for Mike Onwara. He has been such a blessing. He has been such a blessing, you know. Then we were talking. Someone now chatted us and said, why don't you do something on our Greek? I said, my passion is for a Greek, but I don't know anyone. I only know a pretty farmer, you know. Then my assistant there, wonderful man, Tayo Fadikwe, said, I know African farmer. He was my classmate. I said, seriously? I said, call him. Then he called him African farmer. I said, no, call him his name. He said, that is his name. I said, how can that be his name? Then I said, can I meet him? Then he told me, I changed my name 17 years ago. On my passport, my name is African farmer. If you have not listened to that class on farming, go to my YouTube page, TheFunmiJohnson. You need to. Everyone should go and listen to it. It will change your life. What we think about our Greek is not it all. If you want to be a legit multimillionaire, just move from banking to where? A Greek. Do you understand what I'm saying? You don't even need to know how to cultivate the thing. There are so many chains in agriculture. I had to now sit in there and say, African farmer, let's sit down now. We have trained the people, let's train ourselves too. And he was telling me all the stuffs. But you need to know how to do it. And then we promised you, he wants to do the class 1,000 or something. He's charging 10,000. And I said, would not appreciate it. So, okay? So, I'm going to the end. They told me to give, like, a breakdown on everything. I'm trying to do that. Okay. So, I've talked about the special intervention program with 15 facilitators, 50 audiovisual lessons. We have brought down the videos, but some of them I've put on my YouTube. And even this ceremony is on YouTube, is on Whitefield Foundation YouTube, and is on my personal YouTube, TheFunmiJohnson. You can watch it over and over again. You can listen to those speeches, and you can make up your mind to be a success, because that's our plan. So when we knew that we wanted to do this closing ceremony, we could not invite people from outside Lagos, because then we would have to incur costs of bringing them and then hotel and all that. And you Nigerians, we sent you an IV and told you to confirm that you will come, but you did not. We planned for 350. Now we have over 500. That is just being Nigerian. Can we change, please? No, we can't change, because you just messed up our plan. When they asked me, crowd control, I said, is in order. Only the people that respond, we will take. But I can't bear to see people crying. They will not say, mommy, sorry, hey, who, So see, we're now start crowding you up there. We wanted to do, observe our social distancing, and all that. Thank God that we had extra chairs. If not, people would have been standing. But we are happy that you're here all the same. But next time, if you do not confirm that you're coming, we will get you. Is that good? Because we are trying to raise ambassadors. Right now, Coca-Cola and Whitefield, they have become Siamese twins. We are co-joined, I think, by the heart. By the heart. So we become inseparable. Because when the NSAS protest came, they looked for a credible NGO that could take care. And then they called us. Don't forget that during the lockdown, the Domestic Essential Unit made hand sanitizers. We wanted to sell it, but we decided to give every house in this neighborhood. We took it to the local government. We took it to the police station. And I took it to the commissioner of police. The day I got to his office, all the area, 21 something under him, they were in his office. So I just gave it to them. So every police station in Lagos State, they have Shape Whitefield Foundation hand sanitizer. I told them the inmates, let them always sanitize so that we don't have the break of coronavirus. So Coca-Cola reached out to us concerning the NSAS people and the gunshot victim, and we went into action. They said they didn't shoot people, they shot people. We had 187 or so gunshot victims from 27 states. Okay? We have a network that we could reach people. We reached them. We went to them. We supported them. We went to the hospitals. And the sites were gory, When we got to, there's a hospital in Lekki, they said they have moved them to Gobi. We came to Gobi and saw them. There were 3 cases that stood out. Young boys, 23-year-old. I couldn't bear it because my last born is going to be 24. So when I see someone my son's age and the leg had been cut off. Stanley was a struggling boy from the east. He came to hustle. He was doing labor in an uncompleted building in Shomolu, and then a stray bullet hit him. But he couldn't get help until the following day. So the effect of the bullet had gone, blah, blah, blah. I'm not a doctor. So by the time they got to Gobi, they had to cut it. The Gobi Orthopedic Hospital did so well, treated him for free. Yeah? But that was where they could stop. And then we told them we would take over from there. Heal, let the leg heal. After 2 months, they had to go back again for surgery. That's Stanley. So we were monitoring him and we supported him until the leg was healed. And when the leg was totally healed, we told him to come back to Lagos. We paid for a hotel for him for 3 days so that he could do the prosthetics. And we fixed his leg. Do you have Stanley there? Okay, that's Stanley. Is that Olamilekon or Stanley? Then Olamilekon was a struggling boy, born to a single mother. But for every single mother, there's a father that ran away, you know what I'm saying? So because at least the way God made it, a mother cannot give birth alone. So, he was being raised alone, struggling. And then, what happened? He came to Lekki also to work in an uncompleted building. That was a job that was easily available. And the stray bullet also hit him. And they had to move him from that Lekki to the orthopedic hospital. And when we met the mother, she was crying. She said, I don't know what to do. I'm already remarried. I can't even take him to where I am. He's already also old. What can we do? Then I gave her a promise. I said, let the leg heal. Because that's what they've told me. The doctor said the leg has to heal first. Then we would do the legs. Some other NGOs met them. I don't scavenge or scout for people because I know there are too many Nigerians who are over 200 million. If you mess up, I'll go to the next one. Unfortunately, they transferred money to them, 774,000. You know what happened? The family took the money and spent it. And they did not do the leg. I saw it center page of the newspaper. That's why I call newspaper today. Because me, I know they call newspaper. Anything that I do, I just do. But me too, I don't call newspaper. Then go put me for center page. Because people will not do anything. Then they did center page. People when they do, they don't even do back page. Now I can't call newspaper. Newspaper make you call. I bet you don't take my photo. That's how. I called Olamilekan's mom. Scolded her a little bit. Why would you do that? He said they twisted her. They said this, they said that. I said, I had promised him we would do the leg. So I think about 4 or 5 weeks ago, we sent for him. The prosthetics doctor is here. Peter Aluko took him up. Because to do the prosthetics, you would have to teach them how to walk again. It was for a whole month, 3 days every week. So they built the leg, they would measure it, they started doing it. They taught him how to walk, and he's walking. Right here in this place. Olamilekan, can you stand up? Where is he? Come. You're a Coke ambassador now, come. Let the doctor come with him. Stanley, we didn't want to pay for another 3 days of hotel. That's why we didn't bring. He just graduated from the prosthetics class on Friday. So he's still learning to walk, but he will walk. He will walk. He will walk. That's Olamilekan's mom. Okay? Just don't rush. Okay? Don't worry. Stay here. They can take a picture with him. Take a picture with the Coca-Cola people. I didn't pay for you. Coca-Cola gave me the money, but I'm just a good custodian. Thank you. That's 1 million naira. But we don't give money. We make sure we do the job. So we had to get Igobi to be here and to watch. We didn't want to bring Stanley back. But did you show the picture of Stanley? Yeah, Stanley is in the village, one village in the east. Okay? The other guy is from Urua in Edo State. You know? I don't know the name I'm calling. Somewhere in Edo State. Yeah, somewhere. What I just want you to know is, when you partner with us, we will execute. And God is blessing us. That's why we want you, the ones we have invited today, to become Shape ambassadors. I'm surprised that Lawrence is not here. She came here for catering. Catering class was full, so we put her to Domestic Essential. And Domestic Essential was one that is producing hand sanitizer and all that. She, in turn, has trained 257 people. Our ambassador from Benin, you have to tell me the name of the person. He learned from Shape Sip. For those of you Shape Sip that are still sitting down, from Benin. He said he did not have money. So he went to a school and told them, I will teach you how to make bleach. Let me use your laboratory. And he began to use the laboratory of the school to teach bleach in Benin. He has become a special intervention ambassador of Whitefield and Coca-Cola. A lot of you from Lagos, you did not do the test. What was the test? Do something that, do a documentary, not more than 3 minutes, of what you have learned. Some of you didn't do it. Some of you just took the microphone and you are greeting me. Your greeting does not get anything. I want to thank Mrs. TheFunmiJohnson. I thank you, God. I thank you. I say, show me how you will make car wash. You did not do it. So that's why you did not pass. But I just told you to come because you are in Lagos. But today, we are choosing 50 people. Somebody say 50? From all over Nigeria. This particular segment, we don't have a lot of money. We are only going to give out a stipend. And this is what we want you to use it for. Go and register your business. For Lawrence, we register for her with NAFDAC because we wanted her to take the thing to another level. But all the 50 people we're going to choose today, we're going to give you 30,000 to register your company. If you register your company, take a snapshot and send it to us. Let us know. If you do not do it, don't worry. We will catch you. You know, there's digital map now. We will trace you on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, until we come to the back of your house. That's how we will just see you like that. If you take my money and you do not do what you have been told to do, you are a thief. And we shall catch you. Okay? So do it. And I want to encourage you. Take this as a seed and do more than what we have been told to do. I want to especially thank Olabisi Ibidu. She is a facilitator for domestic essential. Can she come? Keep clapping. That is a single, small but mighty, powerful. Thank you. Come up on behalf of Wifey Foundation, on behalf of Shape Sip, on behalf of Coca-Cola, on behalf of all the participants, I want to say thank you. Thank you. She's never tired. The video for Domestic Essential, they did it 4 days. 4 days. And she's never tired. Who is this? That's the Lawrence. You have been upset. I've been shouting your name. Please, one of the bags. Can you bring what? Bookie, can you bring? You see, these bags are made for special people, but you're so special. The one they made for me, I'm going to give to you. Thank you. Thank you. It's Annie's bag from, let them see the bag. This bag is made in Nigeria. Oh. Thank you, Coca-Cola. Thank you, Whitefield Foundation. Thank you. Thank you. Don't worry, let her go. Time. Lawrence, quickly, tell your testimony. Bring a microphone. Now stand. 1 minute. Okay.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm so privileged to stand upon this platform this afternoon, courtesy of Whitefield Foundation and Coca-Cola Foundation in Nigeria. I saw the post online, and I thought it was one of those applications you make, and at the end of the day, it's just a waste of time. And I decided to apply. I applied, followed all the steps, and for me, the evaluation and the monitoring was the major thing for me. Our facilitators were on us to always do our practicals. But before then, I applied for the catering section. But I couldn't, they said there was no space again. And Daddy said, the only place you can go is domestic essential. That was about the first time I was hearing, which one is domestic essential? So I sneaked into the catering class back. He came and said, I told you to go to that place. I said, please, I'm already disobeying without knowing. So I decided to go there. I didn't know it was just God trying to chart a new course for my life. Because as at that time, I was only into baby wears. I was just starting something in catering. And we needed another source of income in the family. Because baby wears were not selling during COVID-19. It was the last day we finished our training that lockdown started. So there was demand for hand sanitizers, bleach, and everything. I moved around the stores in my areas, hospitals, and I started supplying. And God has been so faithful. I got an opportunity to register the business name, to initiate the NAFDAC registration. I'm very grateful. Thank you so much, ma'am.
You didn't tell them how many people you have trained.
As of today, I've trained over 500 people. I use WhatsApp platform to do that. So I train people in batches.
That's Lawrence. Yeah. She was in shape. Then when we announced for Shape SIP, she now registered for catering. You didn't tell them that. She did domestic essential in Shape. She now registered for catering. And today she makes yogurt. What I'm saying is, I made her to say this so that you can understand. I don't even know her. I don't even recognize her. I don't need to know you. I don't need to recognize you. Go back to the classes. Go back to the classes again. We had, I think, 42 classes in all. If you're looking for a job, go and see how to write your CV, how to, write your personal statements, how to sit for an interview. Go back to it. I want to especially thank all my facilitators that are here. Sheye Olurotimi, thank you. Thank you very much. We don't pay them. Probably we just buy them data or something. There is no amount that you can give to someone imparting their life and knowledge. Thank you. Sotoye, I want to say thank you. That thing just cut my mouth. Wonderful lawyer, turned customer service expert. Thank you so very much. God bless you. I don't want to not recognize Miss Eva because she's my daughter. Apart from Mike Onwara's video, our video was number 2. Because they were watching it and trying to gulp it. Thank you so much. The lawyer. Bisoye Koka. I call her the serial entrepreneur. He's supposed to be a lawyer, but no, he's an entrepreneur. He taught them how to do business. Make sure if you don't have that resource, ask us and we'll send it out again. Buki, thank you very much. She's an events planner. And up till now, all our students, they're still working with her. When she gets a 5 million job, she goes to do it. When she gets a 500,000, she passes it to them. So they too, they can begin to grow. Where is Mrs. Adewusi? Mrs. Adewusi, thank you so much. She told me she can only take 18 in her class, but we gave her 53. There's a way I'll be begging you, I'll be pinching you, I say, you can manage it, ma. Make it Monday, some people Monday, some Tuesday. There's a way we'll do it. Then we'll supply you loads of hand sanitizer. Corona will not catch you. And, and she's doing it. Where are the people? Where are the facilitators? Where is Sandra? There's one lady that came to do makeup. We had to call the auto gele guy in Nigeria. What's the name of the gele? T-Boy. T-Boy came to teach them. T-Boy said he would charge 500,000. I said, let them. So Sandra told me T-Boy would charge 500,000. I said, put him on the phone. I said, T-Boy, how many times have I called you? Do you want to help humanity? Do you want God to help you too? By the time I finished with T-Boy, he said, Mommy, what do you have? I said, 50,000. He said, I have never collected that in my life. I said, there will always be a first time. From 500,000, T-Boy came to teach them gele for 2 days. We only paid 50,000. Please don't tell anybody. So, if today, I don't know if we have the list, we are transparent. We're going to give 50 people money. If you are in domestic essential, I know you don't even need more than 10,000 to become a millionaire. If you are in catering, you don't need more than 10,000 to become a millionaire. If you are in events, go to Mrs. Uvia, say, borrow the pumping machine. Rent for a day. After that 1 day, you don't need to borrow again. The only reason you are not succeeding is because you are lazy. And you are expecting someone to help you. Let me tell you a story from the Bible. There was a man that had been by the pool for 38 years. And when the day for his healing came, they said, jump into the pool. He said, there is no one to help me. God has positioned everyone to be helped. Will you take that help? Being here today is a help. Being part of Shape SIP is a help. Remember I told you until 2019, I never got one grant. There are only 2 people that granted me. Dr. Ayo Harriman, again, thank you. Today I call here to celebrate you. Buki, can you take one of the bags to us specially? Because I made it for you. That's why I begged you to come. I begged you to come. Thank you, ma. Thank you. I didn't know that Peju Ibekwe had become CEO of Stalin One. When I called her, I said, please, I need someone in your Greek desk, blah, 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 blah. Then my husband was in the car. I said, She Omo Ekpeju niye. He's like, is that your daughter Ekpeju? I said, I call her Yawo Ibo. He said, yes. He said, oh, she's now the CEO of Stalin One. I said, seriously? I said, you are coming. So I made a bag for you. Please, give her the bag. This is a proof of my empowerment. In 5 years, this is my last word. I want you to become somebody I will fill a form to enter your office. That is what I want. I want to see you succeed. I want to see you stand at the top and be able to help other people. The vice chairman said it when he started. The government cannot take care of you. We will keep praying for them to do whatever it's in their capacity to do. The next intervention, we're going to be training 70,000 people. That is our goal. We will have a center at the LCDA. We are strict. Ask them. If you're late to our class, we bench you. We didn't ask you for money. But what we are trusting is that out of you will become multimillionaires. And if you know you have learned something and you become a facilitator with us, register with us immediately and we will use it. And if you're online, those of you online, just send to your, our numbers and our Instagram and all those things. Relate with us, what you have done and how we can partner with you. The next intervention, we're going to hold this ceremony in 6 states, representing the 6 geopolitical zones in Nigeria. And we'll keep advancing until little by little we'll touch. I'm not a politician. I don't want political posts. I just don't want to be harassed by area boys. But when we take them from the street, when we brought our 2 generators here, the area boys, they started following the generator from, I don't know from where. When they got here and they saw me, they just said, Twale, mama. They say, mommy, there's no way they will bring this generator. It's 200,000. I said, it's not possible. 10 kobo didn't come out. I asked my people, do you have Coke? Unfortunately, that day there was no Coke in the fridge. So we didn't even give them anything. When you take care of other people, your own things will be taken care of. I think before we go, the 50 names will be scrolled. If you find your name, send us your account number and we'll pay you the money today, not tomorrow. We'll verify your name with your registered phone number and your registered email with us. The only reason you will not get that money is if those things don't tally. Okay? A lot of you will not get any cash, but all of you have been equipped. All of you have been empowered. So we have limited resources. That's why we can't give everybody. But you have access to us. And all my facilitators, they are available to still coach you on anything that you need. Business advisory, they will support you. Olamileko, I told you, Olamileko wants to be a cobbler. Okay? Because the money they sent to you, your family spent it. We're not going to give you money. We're going to buy you all the cobbling things. Okay? By next week. By next week. All the things to start your cobbling, we're going to buy. It lives in Otta. We'll only give you transport money today to go back to Otta so that the people will not chop the money again. I think, ladies and gentlemen, this is where I take a bow. Thank you very much. Sorry, please, you may stand. Too much excitement. I told you my story started with my husband's case. I think I want to introduce him. He's always at the back doing all the dirty jobs. Everybody help me welcome the man that makes my heart Paulina. Yeah! You know that song? You make my heart skip a beat every time I see you. Yeah! See him now. He's shine. They want to see you. Just keep saying, ho, 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 till he comes. I can never ask for a better help. When I was running up and I said, go and sit down. I'll take care of it. We were expecting 350 people. We have 500. I said, don't worry. I'll take care of it. So we're going to take a picture. Can you please come? All the people on the front row, please come. We're going to take a picture. Please. Please, Stalin, please come.